involved both with iCaucus and I wear my Popovich Congress hat. Don't want to forget. And I have two duties briefly here before I introduce next, which is my honor to do. To speak briefly about someone many of us know, Andrew Breitbart, a giant of a man in this grassroots conservative movement. Passed away, as many of you know, recently, just a couple days ago. Not just a giant in this movement, but father of 4 young children, and married, and a good father. And it's kind of indicative of each and every one of us that was so wrapped up in this movement. If you watch the Red Eye special, kind of whatever they did, a nice eulogy to him the other night, all the people that really knew him, he was going 24 hours a day, and all over the country. At the same time, he had a family and family obligations. And he was that deep into it, kind of let some of those things go where you don't have that much time with your family. So, as much of it is a loss for this movement, it's such a sad loss for his family. So, if you could just have a brief moment of silence and say a prayer for wish for his family, you're going to do that now. Thank you. Just briefly, too. Some of us, Nick Naple, I know, got to meet Andrew in person at different events. I was up at the Troopathon that Nick was also there in April for raising funds to send the gift boxes out to the troops. Andrew was there on the phone bank, working very hard. He believes so strongly in our troops too. And I got to speak to him a few times there. Wonderful gentleman, gracious, was very open and friendly to everyone he met. Believes in this movement, and he fought the battle hard against the left, against the media, a one-man wrecking crew. I mean, he really was.
Yes, it was.
It kind of ties into what the other thing I was going to speak about is that the Citizens Watchdog event we went to San Francisco last weekend, where James O'Keefe spoke. And James is tied very tightly to Andrew Breitbart. I mean, Andrew Breitbart really helped launch James O'Keefe's video and stuff that would get out there. Look what James O'Keefe has done. Single-handedly really exposed and brought down Acorn to a huge degree. Then NPR, with that great little video clip of what he did there, exposing NPR. And I know James has got to be reading. We met him a number of times, talked to him at different events. Also worked with the videographer that when we first met James O'Keefe, Christian Heart Actor. He shot the video up in Palm Springs, in fact, when the left was going crazy out there at the kind of conservative event. Yeah, and he got the, Christian got the footage of the people, I can't remember all that they said, but I mean, he captured phenomenal footage just in those little candid moments of what the left is really about. So, it's really important, you know, what we can individually do, and this is what I got from that last little event that we went to. And it's so impactful seeing now the loss of someone like Andrew Breitbart. But what one individual can do, like James O'Keefe did with just really shoddy little video footage, you know, and what Roger Hedgecock spoke about with when the recent election with Francine Busby was running against Bill Ray before, and she, in a moment of candor, answered some questions about should illegal aliens be allowed to vote. And she's like, yes, absolutely. Legal aliens have the right to vote. Well, Roger Hedgecock pointed out, he got that, you know, once she said that, someone happened to report that. That 9 seconds of the candor, not trying to trap them, but seeing the left, the liberal agenda, getting their voice of what they really feel and want to say in private, or you know how they really feel, that took her out of race. She lost. Look at the heads of the roll, you know, it bounced out of the administration because of some work done by Andrew Breitbart and James O'Keefe, stuff that's been on back, you know, what's his name, Van Jones. He was sitting there nice and fat and happy in the White House. Gone. The point of that, and I'm going to be involved in this because I'm involved in his campaign, besides being with iCaucus. In fact, I just want to help you understand. Normally, with our candidates, until they're endorsed, we wouldn't be doing as much that we're doing for them. I'm doing it on the side from iCaucus for the candidates campaign. But many of us in volunteering for candidates campaign, that's what we should do. Nick has gone through the process before. I had a privilege of sitting on his bed and interview we did at our house at our kitchen table. It's actually in fact, I love this little photo because, and if you want to know about the next meetings, the iCaucus brochure that has the photo of us at the table. That's kind of the iconic photo of the vetting interview, because that was classic. But anyway, it also has the next meetings is on the back of that pretty cool. That's the deal. But normally we don't merge the two until we vetted and endorse them. But Nick has gone through this process. He's unopposed. We know we're going to endorse Nick once we get it finished up. So I encourage you just to get involved with some of these things that are like the citizens watchdog, individually, what you can do with a video camera. I'm recording this here, but aside from that, when you can go to events where other candidates like Bob Filner, I've talked to him, got video footage of him before, or Susan Davis, the one that was speaking down there, he was like, you see, he just turns the other way. Like, anyway, we can do those things. So, most importantly though, this is our